will know right away, soon as it shows. It could come cannonballing down through the sky,
gleaming its eye,
bright as a rose.
Who knows? It's only just out of reach, down the block, on a beach, under a tree. I got a feeling there's a miracle too,
Gonna come true, coming to me.
Will it be? Yes, it will. Maybe just by holding still, it'll be there. Come on, something, come on in. Don't be shy.
Need a guy, pull up a chair.
The air is humming.
And something great is coming.
Will it be? Yes, it will. Maybe just by holding still, it'll be there. Come on, something, come on in. Don't be shy.
Need a guy,
Pull up a chair. The air is humming, and something great is coming. Who knows? The word transcendence means excelling, surpassing, or going beyond the usual limits. And there was a moment in dance I called transcendence. It was this moment you felt free, where all your joy and love and creativity could soar. And I started to realize that these moments could happen on stage and off, and that life is art, and every single person is an artist. So, our lives have been completely turned upside down over the past years, and you may have found yourself at a low or in the fetal position on the ground crying, like I was when I came up with the idea of the Transcendence Theater Company. Emergence is order rising out of chaos, and a low can be the breeding ground for the imagination, innovation, and compassion that our world needs right now. And we as artists are here today to share with you how the arts can help us to transcend the challenges of these times and move boldly into the future. So let's go back to that concept that all of life is art. At Transcendence, we are open to the possibility that just like what you see on the stage, life off the stage has the potential of being a world of magic that can guide you to the fulfillment of your dreams. And the reason we wanted to share the origin story of Transcendence Theater Company today is to inspire action, because we are often held back by the fear of impossibility. So, my big dream of dancing on Broadway came true, and when the show closed, my high turned into a low, because I had lost my purpose. And I had to ask the question, how can we as artists be of more service to the world? And this vision of a theater company came into being, and it seemed impossible until I read this quote. Goethe once said, "The moment one definitely commits oneself, then providence moves too." All sorts of things occur to help one that never otherwise would have occurred. Whatever you can do or dream, you can. Begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Begin it now. And so a group of artists joined together and the most serendipitous adventure began. We went on a vacation to Mexico and somehow were given a theater for free for 4 months to start the company. We then hopped in RVs and went on a 2-month cross-country research trip and chose Sonoma as our home. If California hadn't announced the closure of 75 state parks due to budget cuts in 2011, there never would have been a need to find innovative ways to keep the parks open. With $83 and knowing no one in wine country, miraculously 900 people attended our Broadway Under the Stars concert to help save Jack London State Historic Park. That night, musical theater shared a burst of energy to motivate a community to overcome an obstacle. It's been 10 years since then. The park never closed. The arts have been used as a source of upliftment through fires, pandemics, and the stresses of everyday life, and thousands have been inspired in the ruined walls of an old winery, ironically destroyed by an earthquake. So, the moral of the story: you have dreams that lie in your heart. Dreams to make the world a better place through your creations. We each have our own stories, our own obstacles to rise beyond and overcome. And at a time where life may seem to crumble, you have a blank canvas on which to create a masterpiece.
First, when there's nothing but a slow glowing dream that your fears seem to hide deep inside your mind. All alone
Well, I hear the music, close my eyes, feel the rhythm, wrap around,
take a hold
of my heart,
take a hold of my heart. What a feeling, means believing, we can have it all. Now we're dancing for our lives. Take your passion, make it happen. We can have it all. Now we're dancing for our lives.
Stories of passion, stories of friendship, and tales of how romance survives.
stories of illness, songs of improving, and everyone talks about change. I have so many songs,
Stories of stillness, of people not moving.
And throwing out books.
when things turn out too strange, we rearrange.
But you gotta have heart and music. You gotta have heart and music. Heart and music get along. You gotta have heart and music. Heart and music. Heart and music make a song. Oh, you gotta have heart and music. You gotta have heart and music.
We are artists, but my brother Brian is a neuroscientist who shared with me that collective experiences have the profound ability to drive neuroplasticity and meaningful neural change. And there has been high-profile research recently demonstrating that theater, music, and the power of narratives not only have the ability to coordinate our brain states, but even sync up the deepest rhythms and physiology of our hearts. So that means when you attend the theater, this convergence of our collective hearts, synchronizing and beating together, leads to the emergence of powerful feelings of togetherness, similarity, cooperation, and social bonding, which is why we must join together to make the arts more available to all. Now, live theatrical performance was completely taken away from us during the pandemic. Yet as it returns, artists must resiliently move forward with a single purpose to serve and uplift communities. Every single person walks into a theater with their own story. We will never know the endless intricacies of a person's story, but what we do know is theater has limitless possibilities to impact people's lives. One night at a theater could make you laugh, think, cry, or simply bring happiness to your day. And for a moment in time, our hearts beat together. And this extraordinary experience makes us stronger as we walk out into the theater of life. Ahead of us lies uncertainty, yet also possibility. And sometimes musical theater, that glorious combination of words, music, dance, and an unexplainable energy, can be the exhilarating push that inspires positive action and helps lead to that ultimate feeling of transcendence. Jonathan Larson, who wrote Rent and the song To Come, almost quit writing music. Thankfully, he didn't, or an entire generation would have been deprived of inspiration. And finally, theatrical legend Harold Clurman said it the best. The theater is about people. We're human beings striving for something better.
Why do we play with fire? Why do we run our finger through the flame?
Why do we hold our hand on a stove, although we know we're in for some pain? Oh,
Why do we refuse to hang a light when the streets are dangerous?
why does it take an accident before the truth gets through to us? Cages or wings, which do you prefer? Ask the birds. Fear or love, baby, don't say the answer.
Actions speak louder than words.
Why should we try to be our best when we can just get by and still gain?
Why do we nod our heads?
Although we know the boss is wrong as rain, why should we blaze a trail when the well-worn path seems safe and so inviting?
How, as we travel, can we see the dismay
and keep from fighting? Cages or wings, which do you prefer? Ask the
we'll eat the dust of the world, wondering why do we follow leaders who never lead? Why does it take catastrophe to start a revolution if we're so free? Tell me why.